What up? What up? It's Garage Gym Homie, baby, and today we're talking about Dark Labz, man, and the Reddit homies, man. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe. And let's get into this. God bless all you homies. I hope you're feeling amazing. Living from the heart, man. Staying out of the noisy head. God is good, man. It's funny. The other day I posted my Dark Labz crack purple review and got a lot of comments, man. Got a lot of comments. I think a lot of people were. Some were surprised. Some were not so surprised about my review. I didn't give it what you would say is a super favorable review. I said it was a positive experience, but I was disappointed in it, and it fell short. And I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with Dark Labz, clear some things up, give my opinion, and respond to, for the first time ever in history, homie, respond to some Reddit comments. The reason is I got a few people who hit me up on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh my God, they're talking about you on Reddit. The Reddit's going nuts. The Reddit." I'm like, oh, the homies on Reddit, man. Let's see what they have to say. So, I just thought it was amazing, man. The dialogue on there, and I had to just kind of take a gander and go on. I'm gonna read it here and respond to some comments. But look, man. A lot of you may know by now that Wojciech, who's a personal good friend of mine, a guy who I really value our relationship. The longer I've been in the supplement space, doing reviews and stuff, the smaller my circle gets. Between Dark Labz, Jake at Nutricartel, those are people who I was talking to every day. Guys who I really enjoy working with. I get a lot of intel about supplements, new supplements coming out. I've really enjoyed my journey with working with Dark Labz and having the opportunity to create formulas with my name on them. I mean, it's beyond anything you could ever imagine for me, coming from the life that I came from. And of course, the people on Reddit, there are so many just haters, man. But that's okay. I'm gonna talk about my opinion on some of the comments. Some of them I agree with, and some of them I disagree with. Man. Let's just start with this, man. A lot of you have heard that they're going through something over there at Dark Labz. It's not for me to put out the owner's business. Number one, I don't really have the facts. He's not around right now. He's going through something. I'm praying he gets out of it okay soon, supposed to be. And, I don't know the exact details of what he's going through and, every specific thing about it. But I know that he's going through it. And a lot of you have caught wind by now. And I've been in touch with his wife to make sure that he's okay. If he needs anything from me, I'm here as a friend. And that's it, man. The one thing I'll tell you about the owner of Dark Labz, he deeply has a lot of care for his company, man. He cares about Dark Labz, and I know he legitimately wants to bring the best of the best products to people. Whether that happens all the time or not, he's only at the mercy of manufacturer. There's a lot of, when you're dealing with the kind of pre-workouts he deals with, there's a lot of nonsense and headaches that you don't see behind the scenes that you got to go through. It's not like hitting up some mainstream manufacturer like Ghost and everything's just comes out perfect. It's not like that, dude. There's a lot of nonsense you got to deal with in the industry, and you guys just, man, especially on Reddit, man, it's just like never enough. You're just like, just this guy has put it all on the line to continue to bring you those crazy supps that you like, and you just everything is a complaint and something. So anyway, man, I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings about it, but look, the first thing that I read on Reddit, and I'll share the screen with you. The first thing people sent me was New Crack Purple. So I'm going to share this screen here, and I'm going to address some of the comments. Share screen. This is going to be fun, man. GGH, New Crack Purple review. Here we go. So let's see if you guys can see me here. Here we go. Okay, so there I am, man. There I am. And this guy, Colonel Panics, I think it's Colonel. And I don't know if this is a guy I've ever interacted with or anything. I'm sure he's a solid homie. He posted my my video. Thank you very much. Or at least he posted the, yeah, I guess that's my video right there, not just a picture. He said TLDW. I don't know what that means. I think too long didn't watch. I don't know. TLDW, it's Snickle Fritz. New manufacturing sucks. Okay. Then he says, my opinion. Here's his opinion, Mr. Panic, sir. Dark Labz is done. Wojciech is gone. I wouldn't buy the new Maniaco batches either until we get some reviews. Load up on old stock, Dark Labz, Crack Barbarian, Primal, OG, and Purple at Cross the Limits. I also think Legit is probably done since it was being made alongside Crack Gold and Poland. Okay, there's a lot to dissect here. Let's just say this. His opinion, that's his opinion. Again, I don't know if this might be someone, you know, I only know him by Colonel Panics here. I don't know if it's someone I know on YouTube or whatever. I highly doubt Dark Labz is done. I think that this, you know, Wojciech being away, there's some things that are going to need to be tightened up here. And I don't think, knowing Wojciech, he's not going to let that happen, that Dark Labz is done. He's put a lot into this brand, dude. I doubt it's done. Wojciech is gone. That's true. I wouldn't buy the new Maniaco batches either. Okay, so initially I read that, I'm like, oh man, that hurts my heart. He's talking about my pre. I think it's a valid concern, man. I have them here. I ran it, and I can give my opinion on the new batches, but I'm worried about it too, man. My freaking name's on the line, dude. Like, I'm not happy how that Crack Purple came out, and I'm concerned that the original Maniaco, dude, to me, I couldn't have been happier with how it came out, you know. So I think whatever he's saying, you know, is valid. I look forward to seeing some of the feedback from people. I hope to God people like it, and you know, I'm gonna give it straight, man. If it's not, I've only taken the new batches once. Let's put it that way. It was on High Stim Saturday. It was after I had food in me. I want to take it again on an empty stomach. I think I walked away happy about it. But again, I got to continue to take it more to gauge it. And whatever. Then he said, I also think Legit is probably done. I think he's referring to Legit Pre, since it was being made alongside Crack Gold in Poland. All right, now, Mr. Panic, sir, God bless your soul, but I got to correct you here. Crack Gold was never made in Poland. They've never done one batch ever of Crack Gold in Poland, as far as I know. They've done the first two runs of Barbarian in Poland. They did Undead King in Poland. They've done certain batches of Crack Purple, the DMAA version in Poland, some of them here in the U.S. As far as I know, Crack Gold was always made here in the U.S., and the new Crack Gold is made here with the same people who just made the Crack Purple. So he's Mr. Panic, sir. You got bad information about Crack Gold being made in Poland. So that's not tied to the Crack Gold is not tied to the Legit pre. Okay, moving on. We got 40 comments here. This guy cracks me up. 13 likes. I like that. God bless you. I ordered the new Apple. I'll report back. Good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm nervous about it, man. I'm nervous about it. I'm really not happy about the purple, obviously. So I hope, and I haven't run the new gold yet. I have it right here. I have not yet used the new gold. I was planning to do it right after the weekend, and I'm hoping to give it a really good review. But if it's like purple, you will see me giving it the same review as purple, whatever it is. Okay. Hope the new Maniaco is like the first. That was fire. That's really great to hear. Did anyone try the new batches of Maniaco? Anyone try the new Maniaco batches? You're right. WXN Labz is one who made legit pre. Maybe some dark labs because my God mode. Okay, yada yada. You guys are connecting the dots of some obvious stuff. The legit pre-batch cross the limits. Still hit, you think? Okay, yeah, I'm sure they all hit. It's legit pre. It's a hitter. All right, let's keep going. What do you prefer, legit or wildfire? All right, then here we go. Maniaco is banging. I like that comment. I'll give that a like. It doesn't taste nasty anymore. That's how you know it's not a hitter, homie. Maybe that's true. Maybe there's some truth to that. I don't mind some nasty chemical tasting pre. Then somebody said, by the way, newfound respect to you. You admitted that you cannot give the product a good review because you don't want people using your codes then complain about the product to you. Other reviewers / influencers, once they have codes for stores, you know they're going to shill for any products from that brand or store. They will never say anything bad. All right, man, I just want to give you my take on this. I appreciate that. Dude, doing these reviews is a growing experience for me, man. Like, doing these reviews really is something that is uncomfortable at times, and I try to only accept products that I think I'm going to like. A lot of you forget, too, it's my workouts that get ruined. A lot of you love bad reviews, probably because you think that, oh my God, look, the person's being honest, and plus, you know, kind of, it's a negativity thing that attracts people, and oh, look at him trash that pre, and there's like something attractive about giving a bad review. It looks honest, it looks genuine, it looks like you have balls, this and that. I've recorded 2,000 YouTube videos. You know how many in my first few years I was sent all these pre's that said DMAA and DMHA on the tub, and I went and trashed it? I can name a bunch of them right now. BS Supplements, Final Call, this new hype, the old one. I got the new one here, but the Warfare, whatever it's called. What was a bunch of other ones? 1-3. There was like 10 of them I trashed. Oh, Stim Junkie. There was one called Stim Junkie 2.0. Literally felt like caffeine, if that. Trashed it. I've trashed a ton of pre's, dude, that my affiliates have sent me. I don't like doing it. Out of my 2,000 videos that I've done, man, posting this video about Dark Labz, pre-workout, Crack Purple, was the most uncomfortable review I've put out. Because I have a personal relationship with them, man, and I don't want anything to get in the way of that. But I'm willing to be honest, man. And for me, it's almost like the same as like Donald Trump. Let's say you love Donald Trump. A lot of people out here just back up and support everything he does. If you really like Donald Trump, and this is just an analogy, you need to call him out when he's wrong, man, so he can do better. You could say, Trump, that Operation Warp Speed was whack, dude. We don't want that freaking shot that you're freaking bragging about saving 100 million lives with. Get that trash out of here, homie. Trump, we don't like your foreign policy on this or that, man. Get that trash out of here, man. Trump, you freaking co-signed the lockdowns, homie. You freaking sold out on those lockdowns, man. You turned the country over to Fauci. It's the same with Dark Labz, man, or any supplement company that I like. it's scary obviously your first instinct is to back them up no matter what and stand by them. And I do stand by them as a friend and as a brand. I think they're the top of the tops. But if I want them to do better, man, we got to hold people accountable that we care about. I don't want them to keep manufacturing subpar pre-workouts that we aren't blowing our heads off, man, that we walk away disappointed. I care enough about my viewers. I care enough about my reputation. I care enough about my soul to be able to look at a friend, man, and say, like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I hope there's no hard feelings. But it just hopefully gives credit to all the things that I said I do like, more. I look at bad reviews as an investment in the channel, in a sense. If I really want people to use my discount code and support me, and, like, I get credit for that, man. Like, I'm just putting all my heart out on here for you, man. Like, just so you know where I come from. I look at bad reviews like a like an investment in the channel, meaning if I give a bad review and you know that I'm going to tell you when something's not that great or doesn't live up to the label or this or that, or is lying to you about what's on the label, or claims DMHA and there's no dang DMHA, or whatever it whatever it is, that's an investment, because then I know later on when I do say something's great and you should cop it and it's freaking the truth and it's the real deal and it blew my head off, I've earned that, man. I've earned that, because I'm going to tell you when something's whack, and I'm going to tell you when something's good. This is a growing experience for me too, dude. Like, it's uncomfortable, man. This gets me, to not second guess myself. When I took that crack purple, I was like, man, should I really post this review? I had two options. I was like, I could either just not review it, or I could post the review. I was like, maybe I just shouldn't review it instead of causing harm. I was like, nah, man, but it needs to be posted. Like, it needs to be posted, man. I'm not just going to post great reviews, man. I post all kinds of reviews. My job as a reviewer is to share my experience with the supplement and let you hear my experience. It's not about, a lot of you think, oh, they shill for companies. I don't shill for anybody, homie. God takes care of me. You think I freaking need affiliate money like that? I had a home gym. I freaking had this house. God's taken care of me all through my life, through my drug addiction, through sobriety, through the life I have. God forbid, man, but my channel could disappear tomorrow and I'm fine, dude. I appreciate the affiliate credit and all that. It's freaking really a nice thing to have. But let me ask you this, man. If I'm putting you up on game with all these brand new supplements and I'm taking the hit to tell you, whether this is safe or whether this is okay, whether this has the goods, whether you should spend your money on it, this, that, why shouldn't I get paid for the time and work I put in? A lot of you might not know this, dude, but I put in at least 100 hours a week into my YouTube, man. Like, plus I have a regular job. I work 40 hours a week, man, managing a heating and cooling company. This thing right here, I work my butt off, dude, for this channel. I love it. I work because I genuinely love it. I don't know how many other YouTubers that have 33,000 subscribers that respond to every single freaking comment. Every comment on YouTube, every comment on Instagram, every message on Instagram. You don't see me behind the scenes, what I do when I'm giving personal recommendations in the email, in the Instagram, when I'm talking to supplement companies, when I'm getting the supplements, when I'm using the supplements, when I'm recording the reviews, when I'm editing. I put blood, sweat, and tears in this channel. And then you guys go on Reddit and act like, how dare he want to get paid? He must be biased. He must be biased. Dude, this is freaking, I work hard for this. That doesn't mean I'm not honest, dude. I freaking work really, really hard, dude. And you think it just screwed Wojciech that I gave a bad review to Crack Purple just now? Think about Jake, dude. He's the one I link for people to buy at Nutricartel to buy these. He bought a ton of freaking crack purple, and now 1.5 thousand people so far saw my video saying it's not worth buying, and he's stuck holding on to inventory. You don't see everything behind the scenes, dude. I'm trying to put you up on game. I freaking put a lot of you homies up on some of the best pre-workouts in the world you would have never known about without me. I'm not bragging, dude. I'm just telling the truth. I put you up on a lot of game, dude. And I put my heart and soul into videos about spirituality, pre-workouts, fat burners, protein powders, put you up on brands you never heard of. You know how many people hit me up and say, man, I love Panda. I never would have heard of them if it weren't for you. I love Dark Lab. I love this. I love that. And then but you bash me because I have a discount code. God forbid I have a discount code. Like, what would you do? What would you do, man? What's wrong with having a discount code? Tell me. What's wrong with it? And if you don't trust my reviews, man, if you think that I'm biased or you think I'm lying to you and I don't bring value to your life watching our channel, not my channel, man, our channel, if that doesn't bring value to your life, homie, then I'm not the channel you should watch, dude. There's a bazillion YouTube channels, and as a content creator, man, I'm supposed to bring value to your life. So if I'm not doing that, man, then my goal's not met, and I don't think I'm the right channel for you to watch, man. It's not, the GGH ain't for you, homie. That's okay, man. If I haven't earned your trust, you think I'm not honest, I don't think there's a bunch of comments out there, man, from people who said I bought this based on GGH's review, and he totally lied about the experience. I mean, they might have a little variation in their experience, or maybe it didn't work out as well for them or whatever, or they didn't love it, or they had negative side effects. But I don't lie about my experience with supplements. You could tell when I'm speaking from my heart, when I'm fired up on a YouTube review and I got that energy and I'm feeling the words that I'm saying, that's because I mean them. You know, I speak from my heart, man. And if you guys on Reddit can't see that, whatever. So I appreciate, man, this guy who says you got a newfound respect for me, man. My integrity is number one. I answer to God, man. Didn't know, this guy says, dang, and didn't know legit was made alongside crack gold, because it's not. I don't know where he got that info. It's not. You could look at crack gold. It has a lot number on it. Legit there's no lot number on it, man. Those are made from, God knows where. Okay, here's goes. Let's see here. A lot of people asking about Maniaco. I ordered a new batch of Maniaco. I'm pretty nervous, man, about these new batches people are going to get. I mean, I don't need to pretend I'm not. I'm going to run mine more and see. Now, this guy, Leviathan Charlotte, he got 4 dislikes. I'll give him a 5th dislike. He has too much chat on his reviews. I can't watch this. I also don't trust him giving his association with Dark Labz. Sorry. So he doesn't trust my review, that he doesn't even know what he's talking about, saying that he can't, because of my association with Dark Labz, he doesn't even trust that I'm saying don't buy it. I mean, his comment just makes no sense. And if he doesn't like the chat on my review, I'm sorry, man. Another guy, man, who unfortunately the channel might not be for him, because my goal was never just to do pre-workout reviews. I never started the GGH channel with the goal in mind of this is a pre-workout review channel. This channel was originally supposed to be about bodybuilding, spirituality, addiction recovery, supplement reviews, all the things that I hold dear to my heart. So if I can capture your attention for 12 minutes about a pre-workout review, and I could sneak in, not in a negative sense, but, throw in some God talk or some spirituality or something that comes from my heart that you can find value with, then that's what I do here, man. That's my channel, and a lot of people really appreciate it, and I think it's brought value to a lot of people's lives. And I'm not going to stop, man, speaking on behalf of God, because Leviathan Charlotte doesn't like the chat in my reviews. I'm sorry, dude. You're soft, son. Don't get spanked, homie. He literally called out their product for being subpar in the video and pretty much advised against getting it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. I did. I don't advise. I don't think most of you are going to like that crack purple. I think if you're looking for a stim junkie pre-workout, it's not going to be it for you. All right, then this guy said, dude never said a bad word about Dark Labz because he was making bank off them. Now they're probably doing time or stuck behind bars and the money's dried up, so the narrative flips real quick. Okay, so this guy, OK Classic, I don't know if this is a guy I've ever spoken to or not on the channel. He's made up a whole story in his head now about why I gave a bad review. So he's come up with this concoction in his head that I've never said a bad word about Dark Labz before. And I hate to break it to you, Mr. Classic, I still haven't said a bad word about Dark Labz. I said something negative about a Dark Labz product, but Dark Labz as a brand, I'm not going to say anything negative against. I stand by them, and I think they align with, I mean, I love Dark Labz, dude. They put me on their team. I collab with them. Then he says he was making bank off them. So he's come up in his head thinking I've made all this money, which is certainly not true. I mean, bank is a stretch. I've made the money that people have used my code for sales and stuff to buy the Maniaco and the Maniaco pump. I made a certain amount off each sale, which was really, really freaking generous of the owner of Dark Labz, because I told him straight up, I'm going to tell you this. As soon as we did the collabs, I told the owner of Dark Labz, I said, look, dude, I want you to know right now, I do not expect anything from this collab. I do not expect anything from it. Hopefully in the future, I can invest in Dark Labz and put my money up front to get these products made so then I can make profit. And he responded to me and said, dude, your name is on the products. And he offered, he was a stand-up guy, dude, and he offered to pay me a certain percentage for the sales of the Maniaco and the Maniaco pump. A certain amount for wholesale and a certain amount for direct-to-customer. I'm always going to be straight with you guys. Hardly would call it bank, homie. It was a nice little freaking present for making the products. Keep in mind, we only did 1,000 tubs of Maniaco and 1,000 tubs of Maniaco pump. So, let me see here. Now they're doing time. The money's dried up, so the narrative flips. It's so silly you would say that, because do you think, let's say Wojciech gets out in a freaking month or two, which I want you to know is likely. You think I want him to see freaking a bad review on the crack purple video? You think that, dude, I'm dreading that he sees that. I'm looking forward to him getting out and me being freaking back on with him and us making killer products again for you guys. Maniaco is a sick product. A lot of people loved it. And Maniaco pump is one of the best pump products I've ever freaking used, not to shine my own schlong. Freaking loved it. And I look forward to doing more of that, dude. The last thing I want to do is put out something that gets in the way of my relationship with them. I mean, it's really not a great feeling to drop that crack purple review. I didn't even post it on Instagram because I was cringing that Dark Labz was going to see it, whoever's running the Instagram. And I was trying to avoid it getting back to the owner as long as possible, man, because I'm freaking uncomfortable posting it. It freaking sucked to post that review, dude. Don't think the money dried up, the narrative flipped. I don't want to tarnish my relationship with them. I love what we're doing. There's a GGH section on the website. Think I wanted that to stop over some money? I don't care about that, dude. I care about my brand. I love working with them. So then what does he say? I think he ain't behind bars. I think he's in a nice beach. All right, then this guy, Jets fan. Oops, let's see. I clicked that too quick. He got -6 comments. I'll give him a -7. What doesn't he promote? Well, genius. I didn't promote this product that we're talking about in the thread, Einstein. I ordered 2 of these. Okay, so that was one. Then there's a couple other threads that came up. That was really funny. So the second one was, can we trust YouTube reviews? All right. So getting a bit frustrated. This guy, Leviathan Charlotte. Here's the guy who doesn't like my chatter. God bless him. I'm sorry, sir, but I am who I am. You can like it or love it. Let's see. All the hype that YouTube are driving just to get some free products, referrals, or commissions. I don't know who he's talking about, but that's not how I get down. I'm going to tell you guys this. You might not believe me. I wasn't even sharing that screen. Every day I don't get products in the mail is a win for me, because I have 10 pre-workouts in my rotation that I never get to use. The less stuff I review or get for free, or less stuff people send me, the more I can make other kinds of content that I truly enjoy from my heart. Stuff about God, stuff about addiction, stuff when people are constantly sending me pre-workouts and a zillion supplements, I have this overwhelming feeling of having to catch up on reviews. I never get to make the content I want to make, dude. Like, I want to make a lot of stuff about nutrition, training, all that stuff. Free product holds me back. I'm not hard up for free product or commission or anything like that, man. I don't care. If I could back away from a bunch of reviews and start doing videos about spirituality, nutrition, bodybuilding, addiction, I won't make any commission off those videos. There's nothing to link. There's no product to buy. It's just from my heart. Talking about God, my regimen, all that stuff. That's the stuff I really want to talk about, man. I'm fine to get away from commissions and stuff and all that, man. But if I'm posting a pre-workout review and, you're going to end up getting that pre-workout because of my review, why the heck would I not want credit for that if I can get it? It's icing on the cake, and it's really nice, and I cannot tell you, as my viewers, how much I freaking appreciate it from my heart. But it doesn't make me dishonest or biased. I mean, I don't lie to get commissions. I'm just freaking grateful that I get them. It's a nice opportunity, and I didn't start the channel knowing there was even a freaking option to collect $1, man. So let me share this screen because we're going to wrap this up here. This is like a podcast we're doing here. Can we trust YouTubers? So this guy, Leviathan, he really doesn't like the chatter. He doesn't think we're giving solid reviews. Are there any no-nonsense channels out there where you can get solid reviews without the chatter? Okay, so I'm nonsense. That's fine. The fact that there's a few weeks we can watch all doing the same supplement and people in here reviewing them, the whole kill switch drama threw me off and did make me question some of the integrity. I hope not mine, because I came on there and said that I didn't think it was anything special, and I didn't ever want to even go back to kill switch. I said there's something in there, but I said it wasn't all that. I can tell the difference between an influencer advertising a product and a reviewer who is passionate about working out and blasting music. Well, I hope you're talking about me, man. Xtremis got to be the biggest shiner on all of YouTube. That's mean, man. This man has Apollon Nutrition so far. So they're talking about Xtremis, man. And I'm going to tell you this. Xtremis has my personal cell phone, man. He's a genuinely freaking nice guy, man. I'm going to tell you, man, my interactions with Xtremis, and there's a lot of reviewers out here, and I don't just give out my number to them. This guy, I've never had anything but a pleasant interaction with him. I believe in my heart he is a genuinely nice guy, trying to do good, man. So I don't, this whole brand of the year thing, I get it with the thing with Apollon, not between Xtremis and Apollon, but why a lot of people, you know, talk about Apollon or whatever. And then it said, I've got a lot of good recommendations from him and GGH. Everyone should be doing their own research. If you buy something and don't like it, take an L and move on. Okay, I'm glad you got good recommendations from me. That is nice. The jealousy in this Reddit post is amazing. I love to be in a high-stimation position. I'm 100% positive you would too. Go improve yourself and let others do the same. I never bought in a product. Then this guy says, not to mention, my guy is shaped like bread dough and wants us to believe he actually goes to the gym. I mean, dude, I got to imagine electronic war. That's got to feel ugly on your soul to talk about somebody like that, man, who's genuinely trying to better themselves. I mean, that kind of was cringe for me to even read, because I knew Xtremis would see it, and that kind of hurt my heart to talk about somebody like that, man. I mean, that really was actually uncomfortable for me to read, knowing that Xtremis would see that. I just didn't think that was nice, man. I didn't think that was nice. And then he goes, how's that Apollon schlong taste? Some other guy, you seem to have skipped over that part, doughboy. I don't know, man. Why is every fat person always flexing? So it's a bunch of people who are really being ugly. And that's why I think Reddit's a really toxic place, man. Because I'm reading this stuff here and I'm just thinking to myself, like, dude, on my YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel, I get, like, all love, man. Like, the nicest freaking comments. Very rarely do I see any kind of negative comments. They're mostly on my live streams, and those are just from trolls who aren't even subscribers of my channel. But, like, this is really just kind of ugly talk and toxic, man. It's really not nice, man. You know, and he says, I understand being on a weight loss journey, but bro, your job is to review fitness supplements. I mean, this guy's ace, man, is trying to do better than, you know, he's trying to better himself, man. This guy's at the gym every day. I talk to him. I mean, he's working hard. He came from you know, like an obese situation, dude, where he abused his body for a long time, man. He's working hard to get back, and I don't know, man. I just don't think that's really nice talk to talk about someone like that. You know, and then people are saying a bunch of stuff. And look, man, I'm just, you guys can do better, man. You guys can do better. You shouldn't talk like that about people, man. Especially if this is supposed to be this Reddit thing, from what I've heard, you know, how the review bros post about it. They talk about it like it's a community. So if you're really in a community and you consider this Reddit page a community, I'm not sure, man, why you don't treat it like such. What's with all the hatred? I mean, you guys can hate on me all you want, man. I'm not that soft. But I'm just saying. It said, most of my experiences are aligned with GGH, Nader, Review Bros, Xtremis. Sometimes what they say is great doesn't work for me, like wildfire. You know, everyone's different. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm just trying to put out good reviews. I trust GGH and Review Bros. Thank you. Never had... All right, then it says, no, you can't ever trust Reddit reviews anymore. No, you can't even trust Reddit reviews anymore. Most are paid, sponsored, or work for the company. Most Reddit reviews on this sub are paid or sponsored. Is that true? Do your own research and pick up pre-workout yourself. Now, I would say to this guy, a lot of times when I'm researching something, I go by reviews, whether it's a new restaurant to try or a product. I mean, I rely heavily on reviews. That's part of my own research. So I don't know what he means by do your own research if you're discounting reviews altogether. What kind of research? I mean, you can't trust labels. You can't trust... There's a lot of stuff. I mean, reviews are really helpful, dude. Like, I think most people appreciate them more than people don't, you know. And as I said, man, like, if you guys don't, if you guys are seeing this and you're like, GGH, I don't trust your reviews. I think when I watch a review and you say you love something and it blew your head off and this was amazing and I don't believe what you're saying, I'm not the channel for you, man. I'm not the channel. They all doing it for money, not the love of pre-workout. They're all doing it for money. Well, that's just not true, man. I mean, you're just talking junk. This is nothing new. Drug-free Dansby was promoting things, then selling them off on the side on here because he didn't actually want to use them. Okay, I don't know about what drug-free Dansby was doing, but I'm going to tell you right now, I do the exact same thing, homie. I review supplements, and then I freaking sell them. Unless they are like one of my top 10 that are going to go in my rotation. Other than that, I sell them. What now? I mean, what am I forced to keep them if I'm never going to get around to using them again? You know how many supplements I get? How many pre-workouts? How many fat burners? How many proteins? How many stim-frees? I review them. Protein powders, I use up the whole tub. Intra-workouts, I use up the whole tub. Unless I'm keeping a pre-workout or fat burner or stim-free, I use it and I sell it. Not on Reddit, but on Instagram. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. Those are my supplements to do what I want with. That doesn't make the review invalid, dude. I'm not going to keep a huge cupboard of a zillion supplements I'm never going to get to just so you think that I really love them. I mean, no offense, dude. Anyway, even age, okay. Let's see here. I only trust review bros, okay. Let's see here. I don't know, always skeptical. If there's a code given that benefits the reviewer, Nader and GGH have posted negative reviews of products, which is nice to see. The whole industry is marketing and sales. Yeah, the supplement industry is a lot of BS, okay? I mean, that is true. Most supplements are BS. Nope, I don't trust any of them anymore. Okay, review bros are the most accurate and don't overhype anything. I like the review bros, man. In fact, they came and killed Fentaplex when that was getting overhyped. All right. So another person, I did review Fentaplex, and I said that I didn't feel any of the magic ingredient in it. I was like, it was trying to do something, but it never did. I gave Fentaplex an honest review. You can go watch my Fentaplex review. You don't trust GGH for this matter? I didn't say I don't trust him, just name my current favorites. Oh, this guy, Fornius, I'm not one of his current favorites. That hurts my heart, man. That hurts my heart. Okay, let's see here. Then, lastly, Then, the last one I'm going to read, and I'm going to let you guys go. It says here, this is amazing. Let's share a screen. Go here. Share screen. Okay, this is the last one. I like this one. Every YouTuber lies. So I don't know this guy, but it says I Need Trent is his name. That's very creative. I don't know about y'all, but I'm done listening to these effing YouTubers about hyping pre-workout. All this hype about Kill Switch, and it's effing dog. Zeus hit 100 times better than Kill Switch. This is clearly a cash grab. I read this just now, and you know what I thought about? I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I'm sick of all these YouTubers lying. No, man, for real though. I don't know about Kill Switch, man. What I've gathered about Kill Switch is that there's, I don't think anyone really lied about Kill Switch. I think some people got some really, really hot tubs, and some people got some mids, and some people got some snickle frits. I think I got some mids. It wasn't like super good. It was like okay, but it wasn't bunk. There was definitely something illicit in it. it wasn't a cash grab or a lie. It was just my experience, man. And then there's other people saying Kill Switch is their favorite. Uh, so TJ, they're talking about TJ. So I wonder if new crack gold formula, new Maniaco flavors is also watered down like the new crack purple. I don't think the Maniaco is like that. I hope the gold's not. And so that's about it, man. I watch them purely for entertainment. My main issue is that they almost never call out bad products. Assassin V8 was trash. They all know it, and no one would say it. At least GGH was honest about the new crack purple. All right, I'm going to be straight with you, dude. When I ran Assassin 8, I freaking loved it, dude. Like, I was high as heck. That thing hit me awesome. I haven't ran it since I first got when they first dropped it, they sent me a tub of Assassin V8. Dude, it was way better than Assassin 7. Assassin 7 was like super smooth, just kind of like a feel-good pre-workout, nothing crazy. Assassin 8 hit me, and I felt high as heck on it, man. So I don't know if the batches after they done other runs weren't the same. I don't know, but when I got Assassin 8, same thing with Mad Mad World, same thing with Ronin, and Jawan. All four of those were freaking nice pre-workouts for me, dude. Not pre-workouts I would come back to. I used them literally all just for the review, and then I got rid of them. I don't like taking 500 or 600 milligrams of caffeine. If it felt like that with 400 or 350 or whatever, then I would be taking those probably in my rotation. But yeah, I just don't like the high caffeine. But that's me. And so anyway, man, they're saying it's just entertainment. Dude, and I was the only YouTuber, I hate to break it to you guys, that said Hooligan was trash when I reviewed it. The first time I reviewed Hooligan, me and Robert got into it, dude. He put in a whole post about me, about how I'm a self-proclaimed reviewer. I said Hooligan was shock value. They claimed 600 milligrams of caffeine on the label, and it felt smooth and didn't live up to the label. I said a whole bunch about it on my first Hooligan review. I had my ex-girlfriend on there with me, and I was the only reviewer who talked junk about that product. So, I don't know, dude. I've talked junk about a lot of products, man. I don't know if, not to have to prove myself to you, but I'm just responding to comments because it's kind of fun. Anyway, man, that's about it. I responded to all of them. Some guy made a real funny comment about how it's because of what I'm injecting, not because of pre-workout that I even make it to the gym, and some stupid freaking weirdo comment. Just haters, man, just haters. So what I gather on here, man, I think most people are loving and supportive. I get really good freaking vibes on YouTube, and I get really good vibes for the most part, man, from everybody. I mean, in my life and on the internet, and whether it's YouTube, Instagram, whatever. On Reddit, I literally get like the worst vibes for some reason. It's like, I feel like it's the lowest of the lowest drug-seeking behavior. I feel like nobody's ever satisfied with anything. Like, everybody is, like, it feels very toxic. When I go on, like, just now on these forums, and not just because it's about myself, I'm talking about just random ones that I see, there's a very negative, toxic feel on there. It does not feel like community. I mean, it just feels like a bunch of people talking trash. And it just, I don't know, man. I don't get like a spirit, like on my channel, in my comment section, when we're talking together, like I get a spiritual vibe. There's a lot of God bless yous. There's a lot of love you, God bless you and your family, that kind of talk. I like that kind of talk, man. I don't care if I say that 1,000 times, man. Like, I don't know, man. The vibe I get from Reddit, man, like if that's how you guys like to talk and interact, and and everything is negative and everyone's dishonest and everyone's a liar and everybody, you just can't trust anybody and everybody's out for themselves and it's all about money and this and that and that and that. Just like, dude, that's how you see the world? Like, everybody's just terrible? Like, I don't know, man. I don't really like that, man. Maybe you guys should check yourselves, man, because I don't look at people. I don't watch other reviewers and I'm like, he just wants $1. That guy Xtremis just wants to make a buck. I'm like, the guy's having fun recording content, making pre-workout reviews, like taking products he loves, doing what he. That's what I see, dude. Like when I see review bros making, mixing flavors and talking about taste and reviewing products, going over them and this and that. The first thing I think is like, I don't think that guy's trying to scam me. I'm just like, all right, man, like, they're doing a review. Like, they're the review bros. They're making a review. Like, I don't know, man. You guys kind of have a negative, weird look at the world. And even if that's true, like, it doesn't even serve me to, like I always want to judge people favorably, man. Like, I don't want to judge people unfavorably. That feels really ugly on my soul, man. And I don't know. So I just wanted to finally respond to some comments and tell you my take. I hope Dark Labz, man, I don't think they're done because I'm part of the team and I ain't done, homie. No, I really value Dark Labz in this industry, man. I think they've brought us. Dude, I'm going to tell you this. Heistem Saturday for me wouldn't be the same Heistem Saturday if it weren't for Dark Labz. I mean, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. 8 out of 10 of my Heistem Saturdays, I'm grabbing a Dark Labz product. I'm not grabbing a bunch of other brands, homie. I'm grabbing a Dark Labz. If I want to fly for Heistem Saturday, I know I'm going to do that from a Dark Labz product. And for you guys just kind of talk junk, man. Like, one bad product, they're done. Oh, they did one bad run with this new manufacturer, whatever. Come on, dude. Like, come on. Stand by companies that you like, man. Stand by them and hope they do better. I'm going to try and help them. Anyway, man, that's what I got. I came from the heart. I told you my thoughts, my opinions. Leave a comment below. God bless all of you. Let's get this dang muscle.